Hello, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. So this is race 2 then from Dragon Tail International Raceway here in Croatia. So let's take you through that grid then. So Wayne on pole position. We've got Chuck in second, Chand in third, Love Rocket in fourth, Flash fifth, James Stevens in sixth, Sideways in seventh, Hodgie eighth, Firepower in ninth. We've lost Caveat for race 2. Couldn't quite make it. I don't know if he had an issue with the car, but he's not here. So only 9 cars here for race 2. So anyway, let's get it on. And away. Oh, long hold there again. Long hold, but everyone's clean away this time. Wayne taking them away. Remember, everyone on the mediums now. So Chan, obviously a better start, but we'll be hoping he can do a little bit better through the chicane this time round as well. So it's Wayne in first, Chand in second, and then a battle here between James and Chuck. James on the inside should get that done at the hairpin. He does. Up to third then goes James. Chuck giving plenty of room there in fourth, Love Rocket in fifth, Hodgie sixth, Sideways seventh, Firepower in eighth. James out. Getting back up to third again, where we finished in race 1. Chuck's going to have a look down here though. Has everyone made it through? They all hurtle down there. It looks all clean through there, if I'm honest. Everyone's, yeah, all going line and stern through there. Great shot that was. Now, let's see, through the chicane. Let's see who's the first one to muck up, shall we? Wayne's through, Chan's through, James is through, Chuck's through, everyone's through at the moment. Oh, and Sideways didn't make it. There you go. It was inevitable. Someone was going to make it, or happen, and it did. It was Sideways this time. Chan race 1, Sideways race 2. So inevitably goes all the way back to 9th place. So unlucky for him. Exactly the same, I think, as Chan. Just a bit too much curb and back end went round. So lap 2 then. Wayne and Chand just going away from the rest now. Love Rocket's actually in third. So what happened to James and what happened to Chuck? Must have been an incident between them two as Love Rocket and James battling it through the S's. But Love Rocket gets there, so up to third place for him. So there was obviously an incident I missed while I was watching. Maybe the Sideways incident between James and Chuck possibly, because they're down in 4th and 5th now, as you can see. Oh, and James too much throttled out, and it just snapped on him, and that was the end of that. So he drops a place or 2 back to 6th. Flash right on his tail now in 7th. Oh, got to be a bit careful. It's a very high curb there. I don't want to be off of there too far. It's like a tabletop up there. To get yourself up there and be balancing on the bottom of your car as Flash drifts it round there, and the GTR, great bit of car control. It wasn't the most conventional line or the quickest way round there, but hey, great control that was. Now through the chicane, yeah, all good through there. Firepower in 8th behind him, and Sideways we know back in 9th. But up top, Wayne still leads it from Chand. Chan will be frustrated after his own little mistake in race 1. So he really wants to get the best he can get here in race 2. And he's doing fine just now. In 2nd place and going with Wayne all the time. I was told there was a little bit of damage to the car after race 1 and after that big hit, so well played to the engineers and to the team for getting that car back out and mobile here in race 2. Oh, Wayne's gone well deep and off. That's going to get Chan through. He does. Chan takes up the lead then. Just see Wayne going off deep there, right out into the marbles and out into the car park area. And that was the end of that. So Chan now with a lovely lead because of that. So, he'll be rubbing his hands now, Will Chan. Say thank you very much. I will take that every day of the week. Now it's just whether we can keep it. We're only 4.5 minutes in, so a long way to go. Remember, medium tyres as well are a factor here. But Chan's not going to make that same mistake through there, is he? He would have learnt his lesson. But we're talking about Wayne as well, and he certainly won't give up as he tries to get back on the back of Chan. Chuck as well, up to third now. He's got past Love Rocket, and Chuck's going to be doing his best to get onto the back of Chand and Wayne. These have been the pick of the bunch really, this championship, these three. Which is why they're heading it up, and been one or two little mistakes from them, but pretty much these three have been faultless throughout the championship really. So credit to them, credit to everybody else as well, all sticking in there. And Love Rocket, what a race he's having here. Had a good one in race 1 and fourth here at the moment in race 2. Odgie, I just see her being attacked by James. Odgie's still there in 5th though. James going to be right on the back of him through there. Good drive through there now. James, is he going to get Odgie down there? Odgie's going to cover a little bit, but he goes right out to the right, does James. Kenny, he'll be able to brake a couple of times. Well, he was down there, wasn't he? So, a little bit of door to door. Nothing wrong with that. Certainly wasn't any barge in there. So, I call that pretty clean. He was a long way down the side of Odgie, wasn't he? Oh, and James made a mistake there though, and Odgie's going to add that back surely. No. Gathered it up well, did James. So keeps that 5th place. Glowing brake discs on that McLaren. So James in 5th, Odgie 6th, Firepower 7th. There he is. And then quite a big gap back then to Sideways and Flash, who's all the way back down to 9th. So Flash is at the moment, hasn't he? Flash is right down to the back, so he's had off somewhere in that GTR. So not his best race here in race 2. Had the terrible start in race 1, but made up a lot of ground along with Chand, but mistake here somewhere. Chan, no, talking of which, he's still holding it up now, but Wayne is closing in on him, and Chuck's going with him as well. So these three, the terrific trio, is pulling away from the rest as usual. It just starts to get a little bit darker now, doesn't it? Lights are on. Oh, bit of rubbing now. They all sort of scrape the wall. Wayne with a big hit. That's going to allow Chuck surely the opportunity to get past and get into 2nd place. He's going to have him, and he's up now. Chuck up the inside, great move, cleans your light. Wayne gives him plenty of room as well. Wayne knows he's got that pace in that Jag. So with 8 minutes gone, still just over halfway, so a lot of time left. So Wayne's just going to bide his time. He can see both the 1st and 2nd in front of him, so he knows he can see him, and Wayne's going to have another shot at it, but no, not that time. Oh, and he goes up the inside. Oh, almost got it. I thought he was going to have on the outside, then on the inside. Certainly looked for it, but Chuck was wise to it as well. Now Chuck is on the back of Chand, isn't he? And Chand's big gap that he had has diminished. There is no gap now. These three, close as they can be really. But Chand is still leading it. Chuck with that fastest lap at the moment, a 1:38.3. Up over the rise. Oh, and Chand covering the inside. Chuck will do the switch back if he can. There it is. Can he get it done? Not quite. That BMW's quick. This is going to be scary through here with these three. Oh, and it was Chuck this time, is it? Chuck hit it. So, Chan defending, Wayne pushing. But again, can't make it happen now. Medium's just not quite giving it to him at the moment, are they? This is going to be the ultimate pressure now for Chan. With 5 minutes to go, he's got 2 cars bearing down on him. And it's not the people he wanted to see, really. It's the people he was expecting to see, but not the people he wanted to see. And he's just got to look forward, keep his eyes on the prize, and hopefully it will come to him. You keep looking in your rearview mirror, you're going to make mistakes, and that pressure's going to be piled on. I'm talking like I'm a pro. I know absolutely nothing about it. But, well, actually I do know how it feels to have cars bearing down on behind you, to be fair. So, that was a pretty accurate statement as it goes. So Chuck then and Wayne battling it out. Now, here we go again at this point. It's the obvious passing place, really. But they all remain in their stations. Now we'll stick with them through here before we head through the field again, just to see how they get on through there. Oh, Chuck again with a big hit. And that was a big hit from Chuck. That's one wall, bounce off, second wall. But he's going to be passed by Love Rocket, and he's going to be passed by James. So back to 5th goes Chuck. So he did it in style, didn't he? He didn't want 1 wall, he thought I'll hit 2 or 3, so why not? But that's put paid to that little battle up top, ain't it? So Love Rocket 3rd, James in 4th, Chuck in 5th, Firepower in 6th place, made up a spot there. Now on Hodgie who's just dropped back to 7th. So he's had a moment somewhere, sideways in 8th. Still, and Flash, I don't think he's going to better that 9th place. He's in 9th. Up top still, Chand. And he's doing well at the moment, is Chand. He's got get rid of one of his competitors, hasn't he? One of his rivals in Chuck. Now, he hopes that Wayne makes a mistake, because then he'll be scot-free. And if he does make a mistake, or if any of them make a mistake, the gap back to 3rd place is huge, and it's going to be enough to see him through to the end. As Wayne attacks and has a look, but not there. But this is not who Chan wanted to see. Right up his exhaust pipe as they come through the chicane for the 8th time, and pretty good through there that time. Close, but clean. So 13 minutes in, 2 minutes to go. And they might only have this last lap left, actually. Enough time to do this last lap. Maybe may get 1 more in, but anyway, here we go as we start lap 9. It's these 2, and then Love Rocket in 3rd. So he could get himself on the podium. James is going to have a say in that, but Love Rocket, could he get on himself onto the podium? If he can, be a good result for him. Be about time to see Rodders up there on the podium spot, to be honest. Oh, and he's not going to get up there like that. Squiggles it through the S's, and again, a little bit squirmy and squiggly. I'm not even sure their words, but they are in my vocabulary. But James piling on that pressure onto the back of Love Rocket rods. And if this isn't the final lap, and it probably is going to be for these, in fairness, it will be for these, can Love Rocket rods hold on to it? But we're going to go back to them leaders and see. because I'm not sure they're going to get in another lap. They might do, but Chan's holding it, and he's going to hope that this is the final lap because he can't handle another lap of the weighing pressure behind him. Assuming they get through here okay. Oh, heart in the mouth moment there from both of them. Flash from Wayne. I think he knows you're there, Wayne. The headlights are lighting up the place like a football pitch here. Now, I don't think this is going to be the last lap, you know, as they come up, it's going to be over. Chan's going to hold him off. He does. Oh no, Wayne got it. How did he get it there? No, that's not right. Chan's in second, but it looks like Wayne got it to me. Chan got it to me. James in third. Love Rocket Rods in fourth. Firepower will come in fifth. Great fourth. So James did get out for Love Rocket, so did get third place. Love Rocket fourth. Firepower fifth. Hodgie sixth. Don't know where I am on this. Sideways seventh. Chuck in eighth in the end. The Flash will come in ninth. So there's your race 2. What a race that was. So catch me soon for race 3. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.